Hello, people sitting in the house doing today. We're doing the second part of my life story. I know it's in the queer life story. My apologies, it is probably going to be a bit long, like the last one, 16 minutes, but I am trying to edit it down as much as humanly possible. Like it was supposed to be 23 minutes, but I edited it down to 16 minutes, the last one. But we try and see how good I can edit it down here. But it'll probably be only 3 or 4 minutes edited down. That's fine. And so my apologies for that. So where was I in the last video? Oh yes, I was talking about anxiety. So basically now we're going into the modern day, I suppose you could say. Right now, right here, right now. You know the rest of that. Um, so we're here and last year. So that's where we are. So anxieties, that's something that I suppose last year, I suppose at the end of the year last year, I was a bit nervous. I always was nervous to speak to people and to talk to people. I always felt socially awkward, that's why I'm better debating something like arguing, like say climate change, and somebody say climate change is not real. I remember one person said to me about that, and I give them about 50 reasons that it is real, and they agreed with me then because as soon as somebody's I'm very good at political talk when it comes to political talk, but apart from that, I'm very socially awkward around loads with anything nearly to be honest. As long as I get my voice, like if I get my voice, if I get my courage up and then start speaking, then there's not a bother with me. I speak for an hour or two, like there's no bother as soon as I start speaking. But that's what I'm saying to people with anxiety. Like it's okay to be socially awkward and everything that everybody's different. That's the thing. That's what I found out in life. Everybody's different, and if we were all the same, if I was here and everybody was let's just say person that would never stop talking, then the whole world we'd be literally having a headache every 10 seconds of the day because the amount of people will be talking and everything like that. So everybody's different. Everybody's different. That's what makes the world work. That's what makes the world work. Because everybody has different views, everybody has different opinions. Everybody has a different sense of humour and sense of personality. Somebody could like football, somebody could like cricket, somebody could like, I don't know, something, the ocean, and somebody could just like nothing. But there's people that might not like nothing and just be. I met one or two people in my life that just said I don't like anything, but I don't know. I said they like something, but they just don't like talking about it. But anyway, where was it? So anxiety. So basically, we're going in now to 2019, and I suppose it's very interesting how the beginning of the 2019. So obviously in December, the affections, the fiction and Strokestown, and it wasn't the Strokestown or in Roscommon. So that hugely affected me, because how could people go in before Christmas? I remember taking that to myself and evict the family out of their homes, and it's a disgrace that evictions happen, and it's a disgrace that happens. And I know this is now kind of related to my life, but back then that was kind of firmly in my mind and firmly in my life, and that kind of put a halt to a few things in life for me because I was a bit upset and tick with it, because how could the Irish government let something like this happen to a family? And I suppose everything. The first thing that kind of goes through my mind all the time is about homelessness and how the housing crisis and everything. Like you think, like I heard there's about 3,900 children homeless in Ireland, and that's uncapable. I'm incapable of processing that in my mind, that there's that many people homeless in Ireland, that many children. And it doesn't make sense, and it doesn't register in my mind that this is true. It feels like it's just fake, but it's not fake, it's real. And that is so sad to hear that there's 3,000 children homeless. 3,900, nearly 4,000 children homeless. And this does take an effect on my mind. It does take an effect on me as a person. It does affect me because it's just, for me, I'm a very emotional person. I will admit that. I admit that to people. I'm a very emotional person. I get upset very easily, sometimes very easily, sometimes maybe not easily. But it is upsetting to see these young people being abandoned. That's basically what the state are doing to them. Abandoning them to their own fates, which is completely evil to do. And even with adults, it's abandoning the adults too. And it's just, you just look at yourself and you're just like, it's hard to be what I'm doing. It's hard to be a politician in this country, and it does affect you mentally. It does affect me mentally. I don't know about other politicians, but it does affect me mentally, and it does cause me great stress thinking about where maybe next year could be 29,000, 50,000 people homeless. It could go up, it could go down. It's very uncertain what could happen. And that's something that terrorizes me, I suppose you could say, in my mind. Because I might have to do a video maybe at the beginning of next year saying there's 56,000 people homeless in Ireland. And that would be draining to do, to say that there's 56,000 homeless. It just saying, for example, I'm just using that as an example, but it is draining to report on things like that. And to say about things like that, because, you just, as a person like me, and as a person who fights for people's rights and everything like that, I put myself into their shoes. The children that are homeless might not have even went to school, might not even have the money to even get a school bag, even books or anything. And they've been denied their rights. They might be sick, and they've been denied by treatment they should have, because they're lying out in the streets. And it's just, you just put yourself there in their minds, in their shoes, and you're just like, it's just torture. It's really just, you're condemned to history. That's really the thing. You're condemned to be forgotten about. That's what I feel when I put myself into their shoes, homeless people's shoes. You're condemned to be forgotten about. Your name means nothing to anybody, but it does. It means something to people. You're a person. You're a citizen of Ireland. You're a citizen. You did your. You might have. We should not forget about them. That's the word I'm trying to use. We should, they fear, that's going through my mind, that the government and the state and the people have all forgotten about them. And they just condemn them to death, to be honest. That's really the thing. There was a homeless person who died in Bray yesterday. And you're just thinking, how much pain did he go through before he died? Or she died, I can't remember, he or she. But you can only think about how much pain they've felt and how much obsessed, up and annoyed, I suppose you could say. Maybe they were starving for a month, maybe they were starving for a long, long time. I know people would help them. And that's the thing, that's something that I thought about last night in my bed. And I do have sleepless nights thinking about these things. And it does affect me because I have no control over what can be done. And I don't think even as Charles Stewart, no man has the right to change the boundary of a nation. And that says something, because no man can save everything. It takes the people to save a country, to save a society, to save these people. It takes a country. And one man can't do everything, which is sadly said. But it's about Charles Stewart, was very right to say that. But it wasn't about homelessness, it was just in general. So coming into what time? 9 minutes. Good God, I wound up for long. So going into I suppose January. I suppose from December on. So the country's always in foot of really anything in life, but there is one thing that I suppose coming into the modern days. I suppose now, it always has I suppose it's always on my mind, and I'm always thinking about this person, and I know it sounds very stupid for me to say such thing like that, but I know, but it's always good to admit things. That's what I find it like to be. So suppose I suppose I phrase it the best I can, you know. So this person, I know, well, I don't know that well, but I would love to know this person, because I feel like they have something special, and I feel like they have something, a bond, I suppose you could say, between me and this person. And I suppose anxiety, and that's another example of it. I'm afraid to talk to this person, and that's kind of been going on from December to now, and even still going on, to be honest. And you feel terrible, like you really admire this person, and you don't, like, I tried 5 or 6 times to get the courage to go to this person, but it never came around. Even, you try, like, it's such, I don't know how to phrase this. No, but it's hard to, when you have anxiety, to talk to someone. Like, I probably understand now, and I understood before, but now when you feel like you want to be with somebody, I suppose it's hard to talk to them with a person with anxiety, and it's hard to express your feelings to a person, or even around a person, and it's difficult. It's really difficult. I found like that's been, I suppose, upset me for a while, and I suppose it will continue to upset me until we find some way of sorting that. But hopefully, I get the courage sooner or later to talk to this person. But maybe not. I don't know. But the only thing I know, I really would love to get to know this person. I know I'm kind of rambling. My apologies. It's very hard to, especially with this, because this is very personal to me. This is really personal to me, and it's very hard to talk about it and express your feelings with this person. I know this is rubbish talk. Yeah, that's really it. I'm not really going to say much more, because if I say much more, I think we'd be getting snapshots of people falling asleep watching this video. So 12 minutes. It's 12 minutes now, but actually no, it's 15 minutes. Sorry, my apologies. So I will edit it down a bit. So yeah, thank you for watching. This is probably going to be the last part of my life story. So part 2, and then I don't think there's any more to mention about it. But yeah, the country always comes first, and the well-being of the country, I suppose you could say. And I suppose this person that I'm thinking about always is a big thing for me, and it's always in my mind, no matter when I'm doing a video, no matter when I'm in bed and I'm thinking about the homeless crisis, thinking about other things. But this person's always in my head, and no matter what I do, I can't get this person out of my head. And you're probably catching the drift and catching the wave, and probably saying, "Oh, you're in love with this person," and I probably say that's possibly right. Go on, he's blushing, get the gals. Which is possibly right to assume that, but yes, I suppose that's a simple answer. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Just said, yes, I am in love with this person. It is a terror just to say. I'm not speaking anymore about it, because I'm just gonna start blushing. We'll be seeing a wet communist fist. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for the support in this, because this is this takes a long time to edit and to do, and it takes a long time to remember things, especially my age. I'm getting old. I'm getting a pension tomorrow. Anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe for more, and thanks for the support. And just to say, 106 subscribers, GG's. Right, see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.